What is going on, YouTube? Today we're going to be looking at the new stands I got for my bike and why they were worth the money. Stay tuned. I just went ahead and picked these up recently for the S1000. I needed a good set of bike stands so that it doesn't have to sit on its tires, and if I do have to do anything to it, which in all honesty I don't really plan on it, but if I do, I can do it in my garage. I'll probably use these honestly more on the CBR anyway. But here they are. Got the rear set right here. Absolutely beautiful work by Pitbull. They do a really good job. Everything is clean and clear, and they look great. Can't wait to get the bike on them, see what it looks like. So you'll see these stands, people trying to sell them all over TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all these Chinese companies and everything. Reason I went with Pitbull is they are 100% made in America, and they are very high quality. They also have a lifetime warranty, so if anything goes wrong, send it in, they take care of it. I haven't had to deal with their customer service, but from everything I've heard, they are absolutely fantastic to work with. So I figured it was worth that extra money, spend a little more, and have these stands last me forever. Now, when I tell you these stands are heavy duty, I'm not lying. They're actually pretty freaking heavy, and I mean, you know that your bike is going to be safe on these. Some of the cheaper ones, like I have one on my 600. I'll show it to you guys. It's really nothing special, and every time I get my bike up on it, I don't even know if it's gonna hold it. It feels wobbly, and another reason is I got the spools, but the little grips that the stands come with aren't made for the spools. I'll show you what I'm talking about. As you can see, I got the spools here, and I got the spools because I knew I was gonna pick up these new stands. This stand right here, it's like this little rubber grip thing. It never feels 100% secure, and when you're getting these bikes up on these stands and you're pulling the wheel off and you're yanking on it, you want to make sure the bike isn't going to go anywhere. I'll probably, keep this one and hang on to it for now, at least, through the winter I can lift the bike up so it's not sitting on the tires, but the S1000 is going to be going right here. Let's get it started. First, got to turn it around. Somewhere around here should be good. Does anyone else tweak when they put their bike on a kickstand? I always think this thing's gonna fall over. Obviously, we gotta start here with the rear stand. We just gotta pull these little pieces of foam out. I'm assuming they're set to the right size, but there's little, bolts on here so you can move them in and out depending on what bike you're using. And they also have these little rubber parts, so you can essentially flip this upside down if you have a bike that does not have spools. But obviously I already got the spools on the S1000, so I'm gonna go with this side. There's a little button to pull this out, which is really convenient, and you can store your axle there too if you're taking your wheel off. There we go. It's also convenient that you can pull this off because if you're storing your bike, you can move this, lock it into this spot right here, and then you're not tripping over this big pole, especially when you kind of have a tight little area here. Doesn't look that tight, but in the winter I park my truck in here, so it's going to be a lot tighter. A couple instructions just showing you essentially what I just went over and saying to just check everything before you use them, which I already did. Moment of truth. Spoke a little too soon. They are way too narrow for this S1000. Guess I got to open them up all the way. I guess we can call that a great success. Looks good. I ran into a little issue. There's this little thing, whatever, hanging on the bolt that you can use to tighten it and loosen it. Now, I needed these opened all the way. Obviously, it took me a couple tries to realize that, amateur hour. But when they're open all the way, it's like you can't really tighten it. So this really isn't tightened that much. So what needs to probably happen is I just need to take this off so that I can properly tighten these. I don't know, maybe I'm missing something here. Either way, they look good. It's up, it's on there, and it's secure. Let's get to the front. Same thing on this one. You can pop this off, take the instructions off, don't need those, and clip this in on top. This one also has a setting for the height. I'm gonna see where we're at right now, see if I have to lift it up anymore. I don't think I'll have to, but if I do, I will. And there we go, all done, looks nice. Honestly, putting any bike on any stand is sketchy. At least with these, nothing's gonna happen to the stands, but always be careful, watch the weight of the bike. Preferably have somebody there with you to help you out, just to kind of hold the weight of the bike. And you don't wanna be dropping your bike over something stupid like this. I know it happens all the time, I see it all the time. I've almost done it a couple times on my 600, but either way, these things are really nice. They have a great feel to them, they look really good. and now I can have the bike on the stands in the garage. I can use them for the 600. If I ever want to do anything with this bike here, I can. And yeah, I'm pumped. I've been wanting these for a while, and you know, like I said, they're kind of a buy it once thing, and then you're set for a lifetime, which, you know, Pitbull says these will outlast your bike, and they probably will. They're really high quality. If you're looking for a set of stands, I highly recommend these. I mean, they look great, feel great, and they work for many bikes, so it's not like you're gonna buy them and only have them for one bike. Now, they do make very specific motorcycle stands. If you have, you know, a bike with a single-sided swing arm, or it's, you know, something in particular, some specialty bike, adventure bikes, if you go on their website, you'll get lost. Just, you know, make sure you pick your bike, make sure you got the right one, and if you need help, just do some research on it, you'll figure it out. But here they are. There's the front Pitbull and the rear Pitbull. I gotta move some stuff around in this garage. I mean, I got a lot of space, but it's never enough. Just gotta make sure this is where I want the bike. I gotta line it up too, but whatever, you get the gist. This is what I was talking about too, being able to pull this pole off. Now I'm not gonna be tripping over anything, and I can lock it right back in over here if I wanted to. So that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. But I still gotta move some stuff around, so put it back for now. I got him a little more lined up, and I put the little handles away. There's the rear. Bike is looking great, especially next to that CBR. If you like this video and want to see more like it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Really helps me out. I plan on doing more with the S1000, maybe with the CBR. Probably get some more vlogs out there as well. I know I haven't done those in a while. We'll see what happens. I might do some stuff to my truck too, so stay tuned for more. As always, take it easy out there.